Yes, indeed, this is the first time in Pakistan's history that the head of the country's spy agency has directly addressed the media. You see, there has been so much happening since the assassination of Arshad Sharif in Kenya. There have been so many questions that have been unanswered. And the kind of response that you see, or the reaction that you see on social media and even on the conventional media, raising questions as to what prompted Arshad Sharif to leave the country. There had been cases against him, and why the cases were there, who made those cases. These are all questions that are unanswered. At a time when the reaction has been against the institutions, to say, especially on social media, even while Tehreek-e-Insaf is rallying around and all preparing for long march. And we can see now that after the announcement also, they are adamant that they are going to be moving towards Islamabad with a crowd which they feel is going to be unprecedented in the history of Pakistan as far as any long march is concerned. I think this is the pressure that the institutions must have felt, that so many fingers are pointing towards them, and it's time that probably the current government is unable to defend in a manner that could put all these allegations to rest. And so they must have decided that, this is the time that they should come in front and answer all questions. Also, I feel that the narrative that Imran Khan has been taking along since his ouster after the vote of no confidence has created a kind of a division, I'd say. Not only in society, you could see the division within different institutions and the institution itself that must have prompted this press conference. You could just feel the tension in the press conference. You could feel that pressure in the press conference. Well, I feel that DG ISPR General Babar Iftikhar, when he said that Imran Khan built his entire narrative of a foreign conspiracy waving the cipher at a jalsa, though he also mentioned that, this cipher had been shown to him, which he did not approve of, being it something like a big story kind of a thing. And then, one fine day, he just waves a paper in one of the public rallies saying that, this is why his ouster has happened, or this is what has probably prompted his ouster. And, all these political parties have joined hands to remove him from the office of the Prime Minister. My simple question would be that, yes, this cipher conspiracy, so much has been said on it. We have the audio leaks also of Imran Khan with Azam Khan saying how to play around this. Why was Imran Khan not stopped with this? Why did the institution not feel at that moment to come out and defend this, or probably put all of these conspiracy theories to rest? Why was Imran Khan's narrative given so much of time? And the reason why I say so is that, in the past we have seen that other political leaders who have raised questions against the institutions, because here Imran Khan, using his conspiracy of the cipher, has gone to the extent of blaming the current establishment by saying that, I had asked them to help, I had asked them to stop the vote of no confidence. Citing that the economy was not in a position that, one can afford this kind of a change, but they never helped me, to the extent that he alleges saying that these people are traitors. He keeps on saying it. So at that point in time, he should have been stopped, or this narrative should have been opposed in a manner that it would have not gone to the extent it has gone to. So now saying it, I don't know what difference it's going to make, because Imran Khan, you may disagree with whatever he's been saying, you may disagree with the kind of politics he does, but he's got the public on his side, and this is not only the crowd that gathers in his jalsas, the public rallies that he's doing, but also the by-elections of 17 July and also the one in October clearly shows that the ballot is coming in his favor. So I don't know that this press conference, or now nullifying everything, whatever he's been saying, would make any kind of difference in that public that really supports Imran Khan. Indeed, I feel that, Imran Khan's narrative regarding the cipher has really fallen flat once, today's presser had said that, don't hold meetings at night behind closed doors and then target the army in broad daylight. But it also opens doors to a lot of questions. That, why does the institution have to meet the former prime minister or anyone during the night times? Why do they need to make them sit down and understand? Why can't these political parties be left alone to work out a solution for themselves? We all know that Imran Khan has been demanding the institutions, and his demands have been early elections. His demands have been the appointment of the new chief after the general elections are held. Why is this, demand made to the institution itself when the institution has decided to step back from politics and they realize that, you can't continue like this, and it has to be, their role has to be according to the constitution of Pakistan. So they should not be meeting people. Okay, they do give a reason saying that we meet everyone, but you do meet everyone, but you don't, meet them in the wee hours to discuss all this or make them understand. So I think both sides, it leaves a lot of questions. Of course, there's what Imran Khan has been saying, that he wouldn't want to speak to anybody, and this is what his demands are, and he would not want to sit down with the government. At the same time, he's also been saying that you cannot be neutral. So I think Imran Khan has been very clear in his stance, and he still believes that they can't be neutrals. So this is what I would like to say on this, that, for once, the political parties should be left alone. They all are doing politics. They understand politics of the country, and they should once and for all sit down on their own to discuss what the way forward should be. They should not be needing a third-party negotiator. Well, I think today's presser is like, battle lines have been drawn. It's going to be tough in the coming days. We know after the press conference of Fawad Chaudhry alongside Asad Omar and Shiri Mazari that they are going to continue with the long march, and they are all preparing for it. And they will go ahead knowing the kind of politics that Imran Khan does. He is rigid in his, stance. He does politics that he takes it to the extreme position where there is no retreat. At least what he's been saying, he's going to make sure that it happens. Now, what is going to come out of it? Is he going to benefit out of it? Is his demands are going to be met? All depends upon the kind of long march. How many people can he actually take to Islamabad? And of course, the reaction and response by the government to stop them from entering Islamabad. I think, there may be a lot of political instability happening in the coming days that we may see. Or maybe sense is going to prevail, and maybe the current government may ask the opposition to sit down with them, in this case Imran Khan, to work out some kind of, I'd say, solution to all these problems. Or it may lead to a point where the crowd, where the long march, where the situation exerts so much pressure once again that it will bring down everyone on their knees to come and negotiate again or renegotiate. So I think it's very difficult to say what is going to happen. It all depends how many people Imran Khan can take and enter in Islamabad, and what is he going to do there. If it's going to be a peaceful protest and he's going to sit in F9 Park and, just do rallies or probably just sit in there, I know it won't make any difference. Any long march needs to paralyze the state machinery, paralyze the daily life of people. If that happens, that's when, negotiations start happening once again. So let's see what's going to happen. Difficult to assess right now.